verse, you understand that he kept an oath with you, and you have a covenant with him. And he puts a covenant with you because of your work. The word of God is supposed to go to your head where you meditate on it. And when I meet you, I should see that word come up out of your heart. Instead of you cussing me out.
All right.
You'll lift me out. And once you go from the head to the heart, somewhere in the kingdom, I should see you grinding like Mother Mary. From the head to the heart to the hands. And I got a habit of banana pudding because banana pudding got me in church. Somewhere in the kingdom, you ought to have a habit for the Lord.
All right.
You know the sun came out today and you washed your car. Habit. You know, some of you waiting for me to get out of here so you can go. Oh, they closed the bar. Habit. We all have habits. But where's your habit for the Lord? Are you in position to have a habit for the Lord? I want to tell you, even a preacher can find himself out of place.
Right.
My wife, who I love more than anything in the world, has an amazing gift in the arts. And when she was pregnant with our baby, she suffered from, help me, baby girl, what is it now?
High blood pressure.
High blood pressure, but what's the medical term?
Preeclampsia.
Preeclampsia. Thank you, baby girl. Help your brother getting old. Help me out. She still loves me. And 4 weeks after our baby was born, my wife had a mini stroke and ended up in the hospital. The preacher was out of position. I didn't recognize everything she was going through. Adam was out of position. He didn't recognize everything my wife was going through. And when you're out of position, Adam, there's repercussions when you're out of position. Things happen. There's no covering. I'll never forget when she was in the ICU. I called one of my friends, Bishop Blake in Los Angeles. I asked him to pray for me. And as I was talking to him and told him why he needed to pray for me, he hung up. Called him back because I thought Verizon dropped the call. He picked up the phone and said, "Tony, what you want?" I said, "Bishop, I thought Verizon dropped the call." He said, "No, I hung up on you." Because if your wife is in the hospital, you need to be at the hospital. And let her know that I see you doesn't mean I see you later.
All right.
And what God has put in you, you shall bring it out of you. Click. And he hung up again. So you can be around the church and don't use what the church is trying to teach you.
That's right.
You can be so busy where you don't have it. And so I had to try to be intentional to be in position. I'll never forget when God gave us Tabitha. Man, I didn't know what to do. I thought I knew what to do. But he was showing us how to wrap her. The little cloth when we left the hospital to swallow. And when that baby got home, she wasn't having that wrapping. She kept on crying and crying and crying. One day, I had her in my arm and laying on my chest. I put on a video. And put this video on. She perked up. She looked at Daddy. And she looked at this. Then I knew that I had to stay in position.
Yes.
Because he deserves it. And the only way only way that I'm going to be able to cover my family is that I got to be in position.
Yes.
I can't be afraid to let the world know where my hallelujah comes to. Because if we allow Adam to get back in position and know that his hallelujah belongs to the Lord, everything that God has for him shall come to pass. You'll have the courage to get up. You'll have the courage to go on when finances, Brother Stan, don't look like it can work.
Yes.
You'll have the strength to pull yourself out of depression because why? That's all those brothers in prison want to have. That's all they need. So that when they come home, they know that the church, the nonprofits, the people in the community is there for them without stigma. Why? Don't just need a hallelujah when you get finance in the mail. A check come unexpectedly. Or the doctor say that spot is gone. Can you give him a hallelujah when the spot is there?
All right.
That's right.
Can you give him a hallelujah when you don't know how he's going to beat that case?
Yes.
Right.
When you can just trust on God. Mother, I want to tell you, and if no one else tells you this tonight, if only one person showed up to this gala, you make sure you do it again next year.
Amen.
And Stan, you make sure you decorate it in red again. So that when the people walk in here, they see the red stained blood of Jesus.
All right.
Because when you can stand up and say, all the glory
That's right.
belongs to him. You see, now when this song comes on around the house, my daughter sings it.
That's right.
Because I want her to get it down on the inside of her.
Yes.
So that when she gets hurt and daddy's not in position, she'll be able to say,
Yes.
let me tell you something, man. This is where I close. If all the men can stand up. If all the men can stand up. The reason why our families is in such shambles and chaos, because Adam had a position with God where he can look up to God and worship God and speak to God. Now men, we don't even worship God. We don't even lift our hands to God. We don't even acknowledge him.
That's right.
How you think those young boys on the street don't care about it? That's why they ride or die with somebody else
That's right.
instead of riding or die with the Lord. You gotta show them how to worship God. You gotta show them how to put God on display.
That's right.
That's men on fire. You gotta bring that pride back. And God don't care about where you've been.
That's right.
He'll put an X by your name. The question is, do you have a hallelujah in your heart for God?
Amen.
Or you just going through the motion? And all he wants to see, I wonder what I created. Is they going to worship me? Because I don't want his car, I don't want his house, I don't want his marriage. There's nothing in his pockets he can give me. I just want a hallelujah from Adam. To get him back in position
That's right.
where I can look down on him and say, my hallelujah belongs to you, Lord. All the glory. All the glory. Will you pray with me?
Yes.
Father, in the